Welcome to our presentation of Giza Lite. Giza Lite was created to serve the design community as a quick and easy to use connection design tool. In this video, I will show you all the key features of Giza Lite and how to use them. We'll start by making a simple shear tab connection using the new connection button in the toolbar. Here we can choose our connection type, the primary member, and how to connect. Once the connection is made, we can start modifying the connection. On the left portion of the screen, there are several fields that we can change. In the primary tab, the column size can be changed. In the beam properties, the size, grade, skew, and several options can be changed. When the beam span is changed, Giza will calculate end reactions based on the UDL criteria. The load tab is where you can define a specific load for the beam. By clicking the check icon on the toolbar, we can open the check form to see all of the limit states that are being calculated. For this connection, it looks like the bolt capacity is failing and the connection needs a stiffener plate. By clicking the design button, we can change the properties of the connection and make the limit states pass. In this design form, we'll add a bolt row, a bolt column, and a stiffener plate, then hit the calculate button to apply these changes. And with these changes, you can see that the connection has now passed. Back in the connection properties, there are several different ways to customize this connection. In the parts tab, we can change the shear plate to be either full depth or partial depth, and we can also change the gauge to be normal or extended. We can even change the connection to have multiple beams. If we change the shear tab to a connection angle, and then go back to the secondary tab, we can mark the second beam as active. The same thing can be done in a moment connection. The default moment connection will have one beam set as active, but by marking all of the beams as active, we can create a three-way moment connection. Vertical bracing connections can also be changed to suit a variety of needs. By going through the brace settings, we can change the type of brace that's being used. We can also add a second brace just like we did with the shear and moment connections. By turning off the beam, we can also make a chevron connection. The braces can also be changed to be bolted on the stem rather than the flange. Once you have your desired connection, you can create a calculation report. With a connection open, you can click on the report button in the toolbar to start generating a report. These reports can be modified in a few ways, but we will keep the default for now. Each report will be saved as a PDF file that can be opened with any PDF viewer. When you open the report, you'll see the sketch, the connection properties, as well as the calculations for the connection. And you'll see for each calculation made, the AISC edition and specific page number is referenced. These reports are also searchable. By using the search function in your PDF viewer, you can search for any keyword found in the report. We can even track the changes between each revision of the report. If we go back to the original connection and change the beam size, we can then generate the report again, but this time with different calculations. If we mark the revision number as a 1 and click the Highlight Changes button, if we save the PDF again, the reports will now highlight our changes. Giza Lite can also set job-specific defaults for your connections. If we go to the Job Manager on the toolbar and edit our current job, we can see the current settings for our job. Here, we can change the AISC reference edition that we're using. We can choose the design method that we would like to use, and we can even choose if we want to use the New York City Building Code. In the tabs on the right, this is where we can choose the defaults for new connections. We can choose the default bolt sizes, the material grades that we'd like to use, the connection part properties, and we can also set options for automatically calculating loads by using the shear load schedule. Thank you for watching this video on Giza Lite. If you have any other questions, please visit our website at www.gizasteel.com.